I wanted to come on here and do a quick little Divine Feminine video from my perspective. And if you have come to this point on your journey where you're in a waiting period, God has you in a waiting period, not just for your spouse, but for your finances and everything, this message is for you. I have come to realize that this last and final obstacle for myself and maybe many others is that you have to fully, truly embrace your authenticity, which means fully embracing that you are a divine feminine. And that has been a challenge for me because I have always imagined keeping myself small, or maybe just not believing that I was worthy of such a title. And I think that that's something that a lot of divine feminines struggle with, feeling worthy of something that is big. The mission is big. To be anointed by God is no easy thing to wrap your brain around, because a lot of people are taught that you're egotistical or arrogant to speak of that, or maybe they even think that you are in a spiritual psychosis. But after getting to know God, and really being shown who I am and what my mission is here on earth, like, I'm just at a point where I'm not ashamed anymore. I don't feel the need to hide that about myself. And I just want you to know that this is the last step, because I know that we have been people pleasers. We have self-sacrificed. We have played small because we don't ever want that type of attention, because it's going to come with a lot of different opinions on it. And I know a lot of us are a lot more worried about the people who are closest to us, and how they're going to react once we start truly living in our authentic self. Now, some of these people have known this about us for a long time, and maybe that's why they've treated us certain ways. But fully stepping into that, which is also a mirror for your divine masculine, and you're trying to figure out, why hasn't he seen himself? Why hasn't he awakened to who he truly is? And, well, because neither have we. We have an idea of what our purpose is, and that we're supposed to lead people to God, or coach people, or use your energy to heal people. Just in general, healing the masses of the world with our energy and our love. But we haven't truly sat and owned that. The spiritual community makes us performative in what we must do as a divine feminine to reach union. But really, this is the union. It's fully embracing and knowing inside who you truly are and what your mission is. And once you start living in that truth and not just identifying it mentally, that is when the change happens. And I hope that this message reaches the right person, or the right people that need to hear this. But God put this on my heart to share for my part of my testimony. And I'm really, truly embracing my path and what I'm meant to be doing. And I have just moved very recently into this really not caring what other people think, because I know that my mission here is greater than what anybody could possibly have an opinion on my life for, you know? And yeah, like I said, I hope this reaches who it's meant to reach. And if you feel like you're on a similar path, comment below. Let's have a talk. Let's get our community of divine feminines together that are at this point in the journey. I'd like to share different perspectives and views. And yeah, God bless. I hope you all have a beautiful day.